Alright, what's up, Jens guys? I'm going to go ahead and do another video since the lawnmower, I went ahead with that last video because the lawnmower people were over. Because people mow the grass in these properties, I don't have to. The owners send and that was making noise. But I'm going to do the video here addressing say you get the splits and you need to put in extra effort to keep them, especially when you're older, right? We're going to deal with that once you get all the way down, if you will. Say you get down and you can be in a seated position, like how you can get, like, say, in the straddle like this. But say getting in that seated position, there's always that gap that you have over here. And if you don't have, like, say, a stretching machine, if you will, you go like this and then like this to put your weight. And sometimes see that gap underneath, you don't always get right down. You got to start go a couple of times. But use like one of these. But then I also wanted to say too, say you're down like this. If you get somebody to step on your butt and while you're kind of like down in this position, that way that gap under here that don't keep showing up. But my hamstrings and everything are always stubborn, so if I don't keep at it, I lose it. And say I'm damn near 50 years old, so if I miss a single day or even the next day, depending on a lot of different things, you don't do this on a regular basis, just you lose it. Like, you know, a lot of us, we're all different. Some of these people naturally go right into it, especially if they start at a younger age too, whatever you're doing, gymnastics or kung fu or whatever the hell, or yoga. But a lot of us, for the rest of our lives, would probably just have more stubborn hamstrings. We'd be able to kick somebody's face into outer space, so to speak, but not quite like your fancy karate people were able to do. But as long as you don't overdo things, I mean, this is real good for you. But you got to be careful not to tear anything too. Like, but say once you get in a seated position, and go like this, you know, for the straddle. But and I got to be careful. Like, I'm not wearing the proper pants, so it gathers around here, and so when you get in that position, you don't always stay. I should have the bag of your jeans. So I got things in my pockets. I ought to get shit out of my pockets too. I have, where I go to the store here, a couple things in my pockets, like anything change in your pockets, like a mask that you wear, or if when you go to the store, take that shit out of your pockets, which I should do now. But anyway, good. But I can see something like blocking me right there. Hold on. Empty my pockets. There we go. Damn junk out of my pockets. But anyway, like I said, I got two pads on this side and this side too, so I don't ruin my boots. But then I've done repeated jamming up and down, you know, when standing back up again, you know, with the baton and everything. But like, say if you want to get the split kind of more than perfect, see, I can sit like this, but it's not perfect, see. It's far from perfect. Or whether I use this, hold it there for a while, or like this, it's still far from perfect. So there is always a thing where you rock forward just a little bit, and then you hold it. See, in using this baton, there's nobody that I can go down here and like have somebody behind me just put their foot and step on my butt. So when you don't got somebody to do that, do this, and then the weight kind of pushes down, and then hold it for as long as you can. And pull yourself up, come out of it like not in a big hurry. I've been doing a lot of stuff today, so some of my other days, on my other videos, I was just down and back up multiple splits several times. But if you've been doing all kind of stuff through the day, you may still want to be cautious. You know what I mean? There's somebody that was at it on YouTube. I'm saying who it is. I saw him on one of their other social media accounts that they've been at it for years. I think it was on a Rumble account. Hell of a guy. I watch him all the time. I'm bad with names. But even the best of them, they'll rip something. There was a thing where he's talking about a video where he ripped something. And he can do a lot of impressive shit. Not mentioning names. I'm bad with names. I know his face. I see him on there. But I was going on other social media like Rumble and all that, which I know a lot of people want to go on them instead of YouTube a lot of times, but they're okay. But there's a lot of pretty cool people, dudes and chicks that were on the Rumble and the Odyssey and all that with their stuff. That they get a lot of views on YouTube, but they were on there for a while and they don't hardly get any views, and they're good people. And those other media things are okay or cool and all. But even though some people don't get YouTube, it seems like whether you get views or not get views, and I said before, not to jump subjects too much, but whether political stuff or exercise stuff, I've seen a few. If you're even the more established ones, you do okay. You get more views than me. You'll tell all your followers to go to you over there. But other than that, it just depends. But anyway, the only reason I got on that subject because I said, yeah, there's people that are better than you. There's at least one. So you got to be careful, because I'm going to be 50 years old already. So, and I have this thing, a tendency, I'm not ashamed to admit it, say, my hamstrings and everything are really stubborn. So once I get it, if I skip one day, as it is, do some little bit every day. And some of us have hip or leg types that you got to prime yourself up and warm yourself up, because some of us are more susceptible that can accidentally grind something in a hip or rip something, or hip bones kind of go into some kind of way, you kind of run some cartilage some kind of way. So if you feel anything other than muscles pulling and certain tendons, you got to watch. If you feel anything grinding some kind of weird way that ain't muscle or stretching, and it's get out of it real quick. Well, back right up, and then just start over, what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Don't overstress yourself or whatever, but that's all I'm saying. But anyway, I think that's it for now, but